Okay, so let's start now. Okay, just to make sure everything's okay here, the microphone's good and the screen's good, so yeah, ready to start the live. Okay, so hello everyone, welcome back to my live stream today on my YouTube channel. Today is the 28th of September 2022 on Wednesday. So I hope you're having a great day today. So yeah, let me get ready here. So yeah, today I just came back from the beach and start to check charts. I actually checked some charts today twice before, and this is going to be my third time. And I took one trade on AUDUSD today, and I will also share it with you how I took that trade also. And plus, we will screen charts and see if we can find any opportunities today. Okay, so let me switch screen and say hi to everyone today. Alright, so let's see. Tony Gold and TSM and Michael, thank you for joining. Oscar, thank you for joining as well. And Win and Gabby, Omar, and Rain, Augustine, thank you so much for joining today. And everybody else, thank you for joining. Okay, so let's see. So now, first, let me talk about my trade on the AUDUSD, how I took that trade and how I exited with a small loss. So let me open the Discord. Okay, and this was my trade. I took the AUDUSD sell at 9:20 a.m. UTC today. And because I found this situation, daily time frame was bearish, Kumo was down nicely, and Tenkan-sen, Kijun-sen down, and Chikou span below candles. Chikou span is a bit small, but the yellow one is Chikou span. You know, every time you check charts, make sure Chikou span is located below the candles for bearish confirmation. So daily time frame showed downtrend, and this is 1 hour. Down here is 1 hour. 1 hour also shows Senkou span A down, Kijun Sen down, Tenkan Sen also down, and you can kind of see that the market was downtrending like this on this descending trend line in 1 hour. And I was expecting the market break support and continuously goes down. Also, in 1 hour, Chikou span was also below candles, which is also important. So this is where I confirm the trend in this 1 hour. And then I was looking at the 5-minute, and 5-minute time frame showed dead cross stochastics. And this dead cross was actually divergence. If you check the highs on the candles, highs on the stochastics, you see the highs on the stochastics is getting higher, but highs on the price on the candles are at the same level. So this is divergence, and I saw the dead cross as divergence as one of the entry edge. Also band walking. This was band walking. Band walk means the price goes down in between division 1, 2, and it was band walking nicely. Also, there was 3 times of resistance bounce by this descending trend line. So I took these confirmations, plus it was reversing the wave continuously and broke the support. This is only one touch, but it broke the support and then kept going down this way. So it was before the support level breakout in the 5, but since daily was down and 1 hour was also down, I expected the market break support and goes down, because sellers were dominant on the daily and also 1 hour. So there was a good chance that the market breaks support and continuously goes down. And that's why I took the trade exactly on this candlestick, on this blue bearish one at 9:20 a.m. UTC. I took that trade here. And then what happened? Also, one extra confirmation. The reason why I took this pair, AUDUSD, was based on the strength chart, the currency strength chart, because at that time, I was also seeing the AUD JPY was trending also, and AUD Swiss franc was also trending, and I think Euro AUD was also trending. So I was seeing multiple pairs, multiple AUD pairs trending at that time, but I picked specifically this AUD USD because I saw this strength chart situation. So AUD, this is the strength chart. You can actually search Google currency strength chart, and this is access for free, or you can come to my website and hover over on free download and click on the currency strength chart, and you can access to this website. But this is screenshot when I took the trade, and the strength of AUD, the blue one, is pointing down. This is the weakest at that time when I took the trade, so which is good confirmation. And USD, the yellow one was USD, and USD was all the way up like this way. So AUD and USD as a pair, AUD USD was one of the strongest downtrending when I exactly took that trade. So this was also another reason why I took that trade. So like this, we have to build up the confirmations. We don't simply trade just because the market's going up and down, because it's not like logical, right? We never gamble in our trades. We have to see things logically and objectively and rationally to take trades. So again, exactly here at 9:20 a.m. UTC, today I took the trade because again, daily was down as per Ichimoku Kinko Hyo, and 1 hour time frame was also showing down, Kumo down, Kijun Sen down, price below the Tenkan Sen, and Chikou span below candles. And then 5 minutes showed multiple confirmations, so that the probability wise, the market goes down, becomes a bit higher in this case. So every time I enter trades, I look for the high probability timings to trade. But even if I take the high probability, sometimes the market reverse. So if it goes just backwards after my entry, simply I get ready to exit. But I don't lose big, because if I lose big, then from the next trades onwards, it will be difficult for you to recover from the losses. So the best rule is to keep the losses small, but once the market starts to go towards the direction, then keep trading and extend the profit as much as possible. So I took the stop loss of 35 pips. So 35 pips, and I take 2% risk to stop loss. So again, my entry was 0.6367, and my stop loss was on 0.6402. 35 pips of stop loss I took. And the reason why I put this stop loss here is because there was a double top in M5. So if the market goes up and breaks that level, most likely the market goes up in M5. That will be W bottom, and this level will be the neckline, and the market might reverse continuously. So it's reasonable to exit here once the market touches or breaks the previous resistances on M5. And that's why I put the stop loss here. But in my mindset, I never hold until the price hit the stop loss. If the market goes backwards against my direction, then I will exit mostly before the price hit the stop loss, because I also can confirm the reverse confirmation after I took the entry. So again, in my mind, when I took the trade here, first there was a support, so the market might reverse. However, this is downtrending on a daily in 1 hour, so probability-wise, the market breaks support in M5 and goes down, becomes higher. And plus, the strength chart also shows AUD is bearish and USD is bullish, and the gap between AUD and USD was very wide, so that shows that this is one of the strongest downtrending, strongest trending currency pair from the strength chart. So with these confirmations, I took the sell here. So hopefully if you watch this live or archive, you build up the confirmations like this logically and look for an entry edge in this way. And that's why I call it edge. I don't simply take a trade just because daily is down, just because 1 hour down, I don't take trade. I build up these confirmations and look for high probability chance to trade. So that's how I took the trade today on AUDUSD. Alright, thank you for joining everyone. Good to see you again. I see many comments. Thank you so much for joining. Okay, let's see. Just says, hi Kei, I've been learning from you for a long time and I still don't understand your process of taking 2 trades at a time. Can you explain in detail? Yeah, so every time I enter trades, I take 2 positions. So here, on this screenshot, there's only one line, 0.6367, but I take trades by MT5, and on MT5, I place 2 positions and 2 stop losses. And I take 2% to stop loss, and I take 2 positions, so each position to stop loss, I take 1%. And 1% times 2 positions with 2% risk per trade to stop loss, I take the sell here. So that's how I basically take 2 trades at a time and put the 2 stop losses when I take the trade. And in this way, the risk is the same. Risk 2% is the same whether you take 1 position or 2 positions, but the difference becomes once you start to trail the profits. When you start to trail the profits, then you can trail in 2 different timings, 2 different time frames, in 2 different N waves. You can trail. So even if one get hit at the stop loss and exit, sometimes the market reverse against your direction, and then the price hit the stop loss and take profit. But if you still have the other one alive, then if the market goes down afterwards, then you can trail on the second stop loss. And this is the reason why I take 2 positions and 2 stop losses every time I take trades, so that simply speaking, it gives me better PF, better profit factor, risk and reward ratio, because again, I take the same risk 2%, 1% each, 2% I take the same risk, but when it comes to the profit, it becomes bigger than taking 1 position because I trail in 2 different time frames and 2 different time frame N waves. So once I trail the profits, then I will share how I manage to trail the profits. But that's basically the concept. Yeah, this strategy I never got told by someone. Basically, the way I take trades, what I call KTS, Kei's trading strategy, Ichimoku Kinko Hyo in multiple time frames and get entry timing and M5 and the risk management and trading the profits strategies. I never learned someone. I actually based on my experience for the last 9 years, this is my original way to take trades, so that we risk the same, but when it comes to trading, it makes a huge difference. Okay, yes, let's see. Okay, thank you for joining. James says AUDUSD done exact the same trade. Market spiked while after. Yes, that is right. That is right. John Harris says, okay, I took 2 trades today in natural gas based on 1 hour 30, confirmed with a dead cross band walk and break on the support at around 740 UTC. Okay, I can take a look later, but yeah, let me first talk about my trade. Okay, and let me see. Tyrant says, hi Kei, what would you consider as a valid N wave in the 5-minute chart, since there are many smaller waves that may appear as reversal signal? So in this case, these small reversal waves are considered to be valid N waves in M5. So this was downtrend. So whenever you see reverse N wave, that means sellers are dominant, sellers are winning, and buyers are losing. Simply that's what it means by the N wave. So in M5, in this chart, it's downtrending, it's bearish. But it's just that the market is very close to the support. Yeah, Augustine says, how do we confirm the reverse trend to exit? Okay, so let me talk about the exit, how I exited this trade. Afterwards, actually, the market went back very sharply, so I exited with a loss. So how I exited on this trade was like this. So I took the trade here, and within the next 20 minutes or so, the market just went up in I wave. So exactly here, I exited. So again, this is downtrending on a daily, downtrending in 1 hour. However, in M5, start to reverse. And my idea is that if the market doesn't break support, I was preparing to exit. Because all I'm expecting is the market breaks support and goes down. But otherwise, I have to exit. Because if I keep holding like this, and the market just goes backwards, then it might go up to the stop loss, and I might lose 2%, which is still small, but if I can make the loss smaller, that would be better, so that I can cover the small losses better in the future profits. So that's one of the reasons why I exited exactly here. This is still not the stop loss, not towards the stop loss, but at around 50% level to stop loss, I exited. So in this trade, I lost 1% of what I have in my trading account. Yeah, so and the reason why I exited here, the confirmations was that the market reversed back in I wave, and there was a little doji here. This doji breakout happened. This is actually continuously uptrending confirmation on M5 on this I wave. There was a doji, and I was actually watching this doji, and how to say, like if this doji becomes a resistance, and if the market goes down, breaks this doji bearish, then I would have been holding the trade. That will be also the resistance by this descending trend line, and doji breakout bearish means that the market is still downtrend. So I will be still holding the trade. But in this case, in this situation, the doji broken bullish against the major direction of daily and H1, and plus it also broke the 20 SMA. I use the Bollinger Bands with a 20 SMA and division 1, 2, and when I see the 20 SMA breakout, that means the market is now in a range in M5. So that's another reason why I exited. I decided to exit here. So again, my idea of trading is that it was downtrending on a daily, downtrending in 1 hour. So looking for the entry timing on M5, and I found the entry timing here, and expected the market break support. And then it didn't happen. It just went backwards. So and I found doji break against major direction, and a trend line breakout against major direction, and a 20 SMA breakout against the major direction on M5. So I got multiple reasons to exit. And again, this is about the probability. After I exit, sometimes the market goes down towards my direction, but without my positions. It happens to me also. But based on my own rules, if this is my exit timing, then I should exit no matter what, because the market may go up all the way to stop loss, and I may lose the full 2%. And if I lose 2% times 5, let's say, then I will be losing 10% in a row, which is also a bit difficult to recover. So that's why I keep the losses small in this way. And whenever I see the market reverse, that means whenever I see M5 does not go towards my direction anymore after my entry, then I exit, is my exit mindset. And that's why I say when it comes to trading the profits, I do in a swing, because in this case, I'm trading in a daily time frame. So as long as daily down, that means as long as Kumo down, Kijun Sen down, Chikou span below the candles, if the market breaks support, I keep holding a trade. So when it comes to trading and take profits, I do this in a swing, in day trade to swing trade, swing mindset based on the daily or the 4-hour time frames. But when it comes to exit, especially exit with a loss, I do this in a scalping way. So scalping means if the market goes back in the 5, if I find the reverse confirmations like this, even the price, before even the price hit the stop loss, I exit. So I hope that makes sense to everyone. I think this is a bit complex because this is my own original strategy, and this is how I take entries and exit. But yeah, I can only share what I see and what I do. So hopefully you get some inspiration based on how I take trades, entries, and exits in this way. Alright, let me check some other comments. Again, thanks for joining everyone. Good to see you here. Saeed says, hi Kei, do you use the Fibonacci trend extension strategy to get the exit? I don't really use the Fibonacci extension for exit. Simply, I look at the candles and the waves and the other indicators for the exit timings. Okay, James says taking 2 1% trades is great. Too many trades where one has closed yet. The other run more to profit days after. Okay, yeah. So yes, taking 1% risk per trade is really good, and take two positions in 1% to stop loss. So AUDUSD, let's check what happened afterwards. By the way, I don't really check what happened afterwards, because I don't really care. Yeah, simply when it's exit timing, I simply exit, and I don't really care how it goes afterwards. But let me just check. This is M5, and I took my entry on 920, so it was around here. So yeah, exactly on this candlestick, I took the entry, and look what happened afterwards. Afterwards, the market just kept going up against my direction. So that means my stop loss is here, and my entry was here. So, and my exit was around here. So, you see how minimize I lose. How to make it minimize the losses like this way. Yeah, if I don't have the stop loss and if I still keep holding the trade, then I will be having a huge loss. And by now, I don't know where to exit. I just hope that the market goes down tomorrow or next week or next month and just keep holding the trade. But psychologically, it's not healthy. So whenever you see the potential market reverse, you have to exit. And so I would say that this was the right timing to exit after I see the chart. But again, I don't really see this. I don't really care. And if the market just goes down now, like on the reversal wave in 5, if the market still goes down this way, I simply look for another entry chance. But I think this was a good example to exit with a very small loss. Yeah, afterwards it became W bottom, neckline breakout, and then the previous resistance became support, and then the market is going up now against major direction. So the trend starts from the lower time frames, and I think this is one of the good examples. And then eventually 1 hour becomes flat and daily becomes flat or up if the market keeps going up in this way. Okay, Michael says, if there is more time in the future, can you demonstrate in a complete diagram in taking 2 positions? I guess it's an excellent strategy. Okay, sure. Yes, let me show you how I trail in 2 positions. I actually explained that on the previous video, but here I took my trade Euro GBP on the 23rd of September. I took this trade. I took the entry on 0.8867 with a stop loss of 40 pips, and I took the confirmations and took buy. So yeah, at that time GBP was really weak. So I was seeing multiple GBP pairs trending at the same time, and I took the Euro GBP to trade. I took the daily up and 1 hour up in 5 was up also. Gold cross stochastics band walking also. And counter trend line breakout, I see multiple confirmations. So I took the trade here at 0.8867, and my stop loss was 40 pips below, which was 0.8826 level. So and again on this one also I took 2 positions and 2 stop losses originally. And if the market breaks, in my mind, if the market broke this engulfing bar, which is here, if the market goes backwards and breaks this engulfing support, then I'm thinking of exit. And with that in mind, I kept watching. And what happened afterwards was that the market eventually went towards my direction, broke the resistance, and kept going up. So I moved the stop losses to break even. I simply dragged the stop losses above my positions and set it as a break even, so that even if the market reverses, I don't lose. Yeah, as soon as I set the break even line, that means my game becomes either break even or win game, which everybody wants to play. So in my mind, until I set the break even is a game I'm playing right now. And after I set the break even, I don't really care because I don't lose anyways. Even if the market reverses and hit the break even, I don't really care psychologically. I can continuously look for another trade tomorrow or another trade when there is a good opportunity again. So I don't really care, but Here, so this is where I set the break-even line. I moved the stop losses to break-even. And then after I set the break-even line, I usually leave chart for a couple of hours, maybe 3 hours or 4 hours, I leave chart. So, and this is what happened afterwards. This is my MT5 platform, and this is screenshot on my mobile, because usually after I set the break-even, I monitor by mobile. So here is these two lines, these two blue lines are my positions, and this is my stop loss. One of the stop losses at the break-even, and the second stop loss I moved it to here, below the pushback. So I fixed let's see, yeah, I fixed some profit here, maybe around 20 pips of profit I fix, and another one still at the break-even, so that even if the market goes back in the future, I can still take profit of 20 pips and another with the break-even, and I don't lose, or I win 20 pips on one of the positions. And then after this, I leave chart. So I moved the stop loss here at around 9:30 local Dubai time, and here I set the break even at 5:30. So around 4 hours, I left the chart. And then this was the screenshot before I go to bed. I found the market is still going towards my direction, so I moved one of the stop losses here and second stop losses here. So I fixed a profit of 19 pips and 34 pips and went to bed, so that yeah, next morning when the market opens, even if the market goes back, I take 34 and 19 pips of profit on my two trades. If I only have one, and if I only, let's say, set the stop loss here 19 pips, then yeah, I can only take the 19 pips. Or if I set the stop loss here above 34 pips here, this below W bottom, if you have only one trade, one position, and one stop loss here, the market may take the 34 pips, and you can take the 34 pips profit. But afterwards, when you're sleeping, the market may go up continuously, and you may lose these potential pips along the way, because if it's uptrend in higher time frame, most likely the market continuously goes up. So in this way, even if the market goes back to the first stop loss and hit the stop loss, you take profit, and if the market starts to go up again, without retracing back to the second stop loss, on this second stop loss, you can still trail. In this way, your PF becomes greater than taking one position. And this is why I take 2 positions at one time. So this was Friday, and I left the chart over the weekend. And on Monday, I came back to chart here at 12 p.m. because I was busy in the bank in the morning, and I came back to chart and I saw this chart. So when I left the chart, it was like here. This was Friday night. The market kept going up, and on Monday you see a small gap here, gap up on Monday, and this gap didn't fill, so it went up, and on Monday morning, yeah, the market just spiked up all the way, and then range, double top, and start to retrace. So if I could check the chart in morning, then I would have been moving the stop loss to here, and I would be exited here, maybe 250 pips. I fixed the profit. But on Monday, when I came back to chart, I was here. So that's why I moved these two stop losses, one to 135 pips, and the second stop loss to 86 pips above my positions. So 136 and 86 pips I fixed. However, daily time frame was still bullish. So M5 shows it's downtrending, but there was still a chance that the market goes up continuously. But if the market continuously goes down, I take these profits, 135 and 86. And that was my psychology at that time. So, and the market eventually reversed, and I fixed these profits. But if the daily time frame was still flat, if the daily time frame was flat, then I might exit the profits here on these two trades, but daily was up still, and that's why I kept holding the buy. So eventually this part became the head of the fish, and all the way down, like this part became the tail of the fish. And yeah, and this was my body part. This was my body part. The body part in this case was much smaller than the head. Looks like there's a big head fish, looks like. But I'm happy because I take the body part. I took 135 and 86 pips of profit on this trade. So same logic. Today also I took sell. I saw the daily down, 1 hour down. M5 was kind of close to support, but I got the confirmations, divergence, stochastics, dead cross, so I took the sell anyways. And then, as soon as the market reversed, I exited with a very small loss, 1% loss. And then afterwards, the market just went up all the way against my direction. So, keep the losses small is really important. But you have to also know how to keep the losses small and how to exit with a very small loss in this way. Because market is all about the probabilities. So if the probability gets lower, then that's when you should exit. But if the probability to run profit is still higher, then you keep holding the trade. And that's my basic idea of my trades. And so yeah, my strategy is built based on that concept. So I never predict which way the market goes in the future because there's no way to predict. In this case, it happened to reverse, but it may have gone down also. Yeah, but at this time here, we never see the future, so never spend time to trying to predict the future, but simply move by the fact, act by the fact. Never act by emotions, never act based on your hope, but only act based on the fact. If the market reverse is a fact, then you should exit. If the market goes towards a direction, then simply keep holding. Never expect the market, which way the market goes in the future. Never predict the future. But we have to forecast. That's why I say forecast in the markets in the future, but instead of predicting it. Forecast should be logical, like the weather forecast. When you watch the weather forecast, they talk about the future weathers logically. They don't really do the weather forecast emotionally. Based on their data and based on what they see right now, tomorrow may be sunny day, tomorrow might be rain, tomorrow might be cloudy, tomorrow might be snowing. We can get the probabilities in this way. So never trade by the emotion. Otherwise, you can't do the risk management correctly. So yeah, so that was my trade at AUDUSD. Let me quickly check charts after I cover some of the comments. So again, thanks for joining everyone. Good to see you. This is Wednesday on the 28th of September. Okay. Yeah, thanks so much. Yes, I will upload the second channel videos. Yes, I will. Yes, Sai. Okay, I was expecting AUDCAD and AUDUSD go down trend, but it reversed. Can you explain please? Yeah, so that was what happened. When it reversed, you have to know when to exit. Was a lesson for today. JY says, Kei, can we see your Bollinger Band settings? I mean the 2 Bollinger Bands you're using. Yeah, this is very simple. I have 2 Bollinger Bands here, and so basically I add 2 Bollinger Bands and 1 Bollinger Band with 20 SMA with standard deviation 1, and another Bollinger Bands I use same length 20 SMA with standard deviation 2, and then I get the bands like this. So that's how I set my Bollinger Bands. I have been using the Bollinger Bands since I was new to trade, and yeah, along the way I took the Bollinger Bands out, but then I added again and it works really well for me. So yeah, Yuri says, hi Kei, I wanted to take part in GTS course, but my English is not good. Can I ask my sister to be a translator and take the GTS course? Yes, please send me an email and I can reply to you. Yes. As long as you have a good understanding of the markets and the candlesticks and Ichimoku, then should be fine. Yeah, GTS is not really for the total new traders. At least if you know how to execute the trades, how to set the stop loss operations, then it should be fine. Yeah, you don't have to be profitable for sure, and you don't have to know all the details about Ichimoku to join the GTS. Okay, Sai, can you explain entry in M5 candle if 1 or 4 hour and day is down or uptrend? Yeah, so I explained that already today. Okay, I hope that makes sense to you, everyone. Augustine, you're welcome. Thanks for the comment. He says, I was on the same trade on the AUDUSD, but mine hit the stop loss. I was hoping it will change pattern and go back down, but it kept going up, and there was no any news for the price to go up. Right. So news are just news, but even if there's no big news, sometimes the market just reverse. So every time I see this kind of thing, I can feel like the market is watching me, and market is really mean to me because I took the trade here. Exactly at the bottom of the market, I took the sell. And exactly from here, the market went up. So sometimes in my mind, when I was a newbie, I thought if I do exactly opposite against my rules, then I might be making profits. Yeah, I was actually we were discussing that also in the GTS class about this concept. Because if I took the buy here, I could make profit by now. But based on my rules, because I took the sell here, this became the bottom of the market, and then the market went up. And I did it actually. I did. So when I see the selling confirmation, I took the buy in the past, and then it went down. Yeah, I found the buying confirmations in the past, and I took sell, and then the market kept going up. So I gave up. I gave up. Yeah, so now I only follow my own rules. If the market reverse, I exit is what I do. But exit with a very small loss like this. Yeah, market is really funny. Mr. Market is really funny guy. He's very emotional. He's very aggressive sometimes. He always cheats on us He always cheats. So, and he's uncontrollable. Mr. Market is uncontrollable. So never try to persuade him which way he has to go, and never try to control him because we can't control him. So simply we have to let it go, and we have to know how to deal with his acts and his emotions. Okay, Jitendra, thank you for joining. Good to see you here. Okay, Nifty Chart, yes, let me check that later. Okay, so let me see. Hello Patrick, Kyle, thank you for joining also. Good to see you. Okay, yeah, as for the date for the KTS community, still not exactly fixed, but it should be coming soon. I'm just doing the final touch, so it should be ready soon. Okay, so now let's check some other charts. Okay, so one request was from Mr. John Hera. He said to check the natural gas. Yeah, so let's check. So I don't really trade natural gas, so let me just check the chart and share my view. Okay, so this is downtrend. As I mentioned a couple of days ago, it broke the P wave, broke the Kumo, so this is downtrend. So he took the trade in 1 hour in M30 at the 740 UTC. So it was, let's see, 740 UTC today was here. This was 8, this was 7. Okay? And yeah, okay, so this is 1 hour, and okay, so you took the band walk and break on the support. Okay, hold on, let me see. Oh, sorry, this was yesterday, sorry. So today 7 UTC was here. Okay, I think that was a good entry. If you took sell, then you should be running profit by now. Okay, so yeah, so I think that was a good trade. So let me see. Since daily is down, and in this case I think I checked the 4 hour. 4 hour chart still showing bearish. It broke the support, and now 4 hour Kumo Kijun Sen flat, so the market may reverse. But if you took the 1 hour 30 and still showing downtrending, there is no reason to exit. If I were you, I keep holding the trade. If I took the sell here, I will keep holding the trade with the break-even lines and just leave chart and expect this engulfing inside bar breakout in 1 hour on this big bearish candlestick has inside, showing inside bar. So I wait for this inside bar to break bearish and continuously hold along the way. But if it reverses backwards, I will simply exit with a break even. That's how I would hold a trade in this situation. Since daily chart shows the P wave break and Kumo breakout, and there is no supports. So this is downtrending. So you can follow downtrend along the way in this way. So that's how I would do. Let me see, let me check some other charts. Okay, so Nifty Chart. I know there are some traders from India, so let me also check the Nifty. Okay, so Nifty daily chart is now in the Kumo, so we have to stay away. At a glance, it's range, and when the market is going into the Kumo, it's like airplane going into storm, so it spikes. especially lower time frames can spike. So even if you sell right now, the price may retrace and then goes down, or vice versa. It may be tricky. So if you want to buy, I recommend you to at least wait until the price comes above Kumo. Or let's see. Weekly shows it's down. Looks like it's going down to the Kijun Sen. Double top neckline breakout. So I think the target for now is the Kijun Sen. So since it didn't break the resistance, I take out this upper row. And now this is down. So if you sell right now, the target is going to be 16647.3. Yeah, so that will be close to the daily Senko Span B. And then it may bounce and goes up this way. But if it breaks, if the market breaks Kijun Sen weekly and daily Senko Span B, the market may go down this way continuously. And for now, we have to stay away. But that will be the future scenario like this. Okay, so yes, let me also check the Bitcoin, BTC USD. I know there are lots of crypto traders here too. So here is the BTC USD and daily time frame. This is ranging now. Looks like the market is not really moving, but this is overall downtrend because like I mentioned on Sunday, weekly forecast, this is descending P wave. You see the highs are lower and lower and support at the same level. So weekly chart basis, this is downtrend. So the market may break the support anytime. And the daily's range, but daily time frame shows it's a bit bearish because the price is below Kijun Sen and Kumo, and Chikou span technically below the candles. So the market may break the support and continuously goes down. Okay, so that's my view on this BTC USD. Okay, the Archer says, why didn't you use Ichimoku for AUDUSD M5 instead? Because I don't, M5 Ichimoku shows a bit spiky, also shows lots of fake signals and fake outs, so I don't use Ichimoku in M5. I only use Ichimoku for higher time frames, 1 hour, daily, higher time frames, but I don't use Ichimoku on M5. I used to use Ichimoku M5 and took some confirmations like the Chikou span breakout, Kumo breakout, Tenkan Kijun Gold Cross, Dead Cross. I used to use on M5, but not anymore because recently they give me some fake signals. So instead I use the Bollinger Bands and stochastics and some other confirmations now. Okay, Michael, I used MT5 to trade. Yeah, MT5 is my trading platform. BitXRP says, is there any trading floor in your Tokyo office? I'm not in Tokyo, this is in Dubai. This is in Dubai and this is my own house. Yeah, today the sky is clear, so I can see the view very nicely. But yeah, when I was in Tokyo also, I used to have my trading room and my working office. Here too, this is my working office and my trading room. Ramin says, hi dear K, if daily chart broke an important support resistance but not closed yet, do you wait for close or check 1 hour time frame for confirmation? If daily chart broke and support resistance but not closed yet, I don't wait for, well, actually it depends. If there are multiple resistances or support in the past in daily or 1 hour, then I wait for the 1 hour close. Also, I check the 5 minute. If 5 minute near the resistance on a daily or 1 hour, if M5 shows, for example, ascending P wave, or if M5 shows potential breakout setup, then I take the trade before the break. But if not, I simply stay away and wait for the break. Okay, Proud African says, Hi Kei, quick question. What are some of your most important candlesticks you look for with your trading? My favorite candlestick patterns are inside bar break or the outside bar breakout and the P wave. Ascending P wave, ascending triangle or descending triangles I like. Yeah, also doji break I like it also. Yeah, like this one too. This is outside because this blue bearish candles high and low has been including 3 previous candles. So when I see this, this is showing the market is going either direction. That means if the market breaks resistance, most likely the market continuously goes up. But if this outside bar breakout, support breakout happens, most likely the market goes down. And in this case, that's exactly what's happening. And also next candlestick was doji. If this doji breaks bearish, then that's a bear market. And that also happens here too. So I like the engulfing break and doji break, and also the triangle breakouts. Okay, let's see. Let me check few more comments until the end of the live today. So let's see. Solomon says, do you agree, Kei, that most important reason you lost your trade is because you didn't not respect the resistance and prematurely entered while you have to wait for the resistance to be broken and only enter? No, actually, on that trade, on my trade on this today's AUDUSD trade, I saw the confirmations. I saw the entry confirmation here. So whenever I see the entry confirmations, I take. So yes, if I could wait for the breakout of this support, then I might be safer. But yeah, simply whenever I see the entry confirmations, I take. Especially on this case, there was only one support. If there were, let's say, 3 supports in M5 or multiple support in higher time frames, then I should wait for the break. But since there was only one support in M5 and I got the multiple confirmations and also divergence in stochastics, so I take it. Because daily is down and 1 hour is also down. That means sellers are dominant over buyers on these 2 higher time frames. So the market could have broken the support and continuously goes down. Okay, so that's my mindset. Okay, Proud African American and the Archer, you're welcome. Ramin, you're welcome too. Okay, let's see. Bank Nifty, let's see. By the way, the things I say is universal. So no matter which one I look at, it applies to any markets. So here's Bank Nifty. Okay, so this is it has gone down to Kumo, broke the support, so this is downtrend. It's bearish. There is a dead cross of Tenkan Kijun Sen. Chikou span about to break. So once the market breaks Kumo, it becomes downtrend. So just like the Nifty chart, just like the Nifty 50, Bank Nifty is also going into Kumo. So it's like the airplane going into storm, so the market may spike. So my advice is to stay away. Let's see, weekly shows, okay, just like Nifty 50, Bank Nifty also shows the market is retracing back to the weekly Kijun Sen. So if you can sell the market, then target is going to be on the weekly Kijun Sen. So now I take out this upper row because it didn't break the resistance. So this level will be the target if you can sell. But still, I don't recommend because the market may spike. We may see some doji candles or some range market, spiky market every day. So I don't really recommend to trade. Alright, Gabby, you're welcome. Michael, you're welcome too. Okay. Yeah, you're welcome. Thank you for everyone. Thank you so much for your comments, everyone. So I guess it's about a time to end the live for today. It became 7 p.m. here in Dubai time. And the temperature is dropping down nicely at night time in Dubai. So night season is at the door. So I think after this, I will just go out and probably enjoy the fresh air and yeah, just enjoy the rest of my day. I think the markets are not really trending. Again, in terms of the Forex pairs, I think these are all retracing today and ranging. I don't really see stable trends right now. Yeah, okay. USD Swiss franc is now retracing also. GBP USD is ranging inside bar and doji today. Yeah, GBP JPY is also doji and inside bar. Yeah, this one too. Yeah, looks like we have in a very tricky market today. So when I see these markets like this, I simply stay away because I don't see any like good setups. So simply I stay away, but instead just enjoy my day, enjoy my life until I see the next opportunity in the markets. Okay, so I hope you enjoy the rest of your day and rest of your week, and hope to see you on the next one. So until I see you next time, please stay healthy and stay safe and stay gold. Alright, mata ne, thank you so much. See you soon.